Okay, hi, welcome back. It's exactly the end of the month, May 31st, and I have been struggling for the last couple of weeks with sales. I've My goal every month this year is to make more money than I made the corresponding month last year. And every month so far, January, February, March, and April, I have done that. I have exceeded that goal. In most cases, I have at least doubled or more than doubled what I made last year at the same time. May, however, is not the case. We have been like just struggling to make 10, 20, 30, $50 a day if we're lucky. Some days we've had a couple days this month over 100, but we're averaging right now about $75 a day. And I've been very concerned that we aren't even going to reach the same amount of money that we made this May. So right now, the amount of money that we made was, this is in 2024, May of 2024, $2,240.44. I have this in a spreadsheet from last year. And I had 4 sales today. I mean, yesterday, I think we were like $80 away from that goal. Today, we had 4 sales and we are so close to it. I'm not exactly sure where we're going to be after we buy labels for these items. I think we're going to be just under. I'm going to predict right now. I better write this down. At the end of this video, we're going to be $3 shy of meeting the goal. And okay, the day is not quite over. It's 10. I'm going to write this down. So $3 short. Otherwise, I'll forget I said that. Okay, so we'll hang on to that and then check that at the end of the video and see if my prediction is right. Like I was saying though, it's 10:10. Jessica and I went to dinner and then we went to the movies, so we had a nice night together. And now I need to get these orders packed. It's Saturday, so they don't technically need to be packed today. They won't get shipped out until Monday. But I want to see where we are on this month's goal. So I want to get these packages packed and get labels purchased and find out exactly what profit we made this month. And I'm guessing $3 short. So keep that in mind. Okay, before we start packing this stuff, let's go to the tally board over here and mark down, let me check that again. I forgot already. Three sales on Friday, yesterday. Yesterday there were 3 sales. So I've got every day of the week up here, and I'm just marking down how many sales come in each day. 1, 2, 3. So 3 sales yesterday. That's it. I've already pulled the 4 orders that came in today. They're going to be, a couple of them are going to be a little bit trouble to pack. So they might take a little bit of time, and I don't want this video to get too long. We're at 4.5 minutes now. So let's stop jibber jabbing and get on to packing. Okay, are we ready? Shall we get to it? Let's do it. Right here, the first order, this is a hair clipper set. It's totally complete, except it's supposed to come with a VHS to explain to you, an educational video, how to cut your own hair or to cut your child's hair, as they're doing here on the cover of the tape. So the cover is here, the tape unfortunately is not. I don't think that would add too much value, because I'm sure whoever's buying this is going to use it to cut hair, not some kind of collector's item. I'm hoping it will fit in one of these boxes. Let me see what I've got next. Okay, I'm trying to decide what boxes to get. I'm going to get this one. I'm going to take 2 of these just in case. And then the other one, I've got one right here. This should be fine. And then we've got those bowls. They're going to take some special packaging, I think. And I'm hoping this is big enough. Yeah, that's almost perfect. Whoops. Okay, quick. It's like I said, it's already after 10. I want to get this video done in less than half an hour. and have everything packed and ready to go. So Andy's, this is Andy's brand. I think most of this Andy's stuff, if you see it, is worth checking out. This one has a schmutz on the side right here, but it's gonna be fine. This is already in a case, so normally I would put more padding around something, but this is in a protective case, and it is not gonna get damaged in shipping. Honestly, that's probably more than enough tape, but I don't quite trust these boxes, so I'm gonna go in the other direction too. These are good boxes, but this kind of just tab system, that's not gonna hold together that well. It's got to get taped up. Okay, marker. I'm gonna write on here clippers. I'll just write clip. This box is 13 by 11 by 3. Let's figure out how much it weighs. It's going to be relatively heavy. 3 pounds even. I like it when they come out an even number. 3 pounds even. Who's it going to? It's going to get shipped to JH. So 1 down. That's an easy one. Okay, this one's going to be a little tough, and I suspect we might end up doing a FedEx deal on that because it's way too long on one side. Oh, I do have these cardboard kind of tube shaped things. Well, we're not gonna think about it. We're just gonna do it. Okay, this is a hockey player from a like a hockey game where it's not quite foosball, but something like foosball. I forget what it's called exactly. It's called the Irwin Top Corner Hockey. They say it's the best tabletop hockey game that's ever been invented, and I think it has a pretty strong cult following. People still collect this and play it, and they try to get their old hockey rinks up to snuff, keep them running. And these pieces are relatively fragile, so I bought this entire game. This has a ton of stuff in it. I bought this entire game at a Goodwill, and I think I paid $10 for the whole game, the board, all the players and everything. It was in its original box, and if it was in working condition, it probably is like $100. I can't remember for sure, but $100 to $200. So I paid either 10 or 20 for it. And then when I got it home, I let it sit around for a while because it was a little bit of a hassle, kind of a pretty big thing that needed some attention. I needed to open it up, clean it, put some work into researching it. So I had it sitting for quite a while before I got to it. And once I opened it up, one of the hockey players was broken. I think his legs were smashed, something. I can't remember for sure, but I couldn't sell it as a complete game with that one guy missing, but I could take it apart and just sell all the individual pieces. And these things sell pretty well. This one, I think I had it listed for $40, and somebody sent an offer of $36, so I took that offer. Like I said, we're getting to the end of the month, and I've been taking all offers for the last few days, pretty much. Let's see, how big do I want this to be? About like that, and about like that. Knife. All right, I have it down. I'm scoring the part where I want it to fold And I'm doing it by eye. I normally would measure this and use a ruler to cut these things, but I'm in a hurry tonight. I don't want to be. Like I said, I want this video to be done in less than half an hour. Mostly because I'm ready for bed. I did go to work today at my day job, and I was there from 9 until about 3:30 or so. So I didn't get much eBay stuff done. I did stop at an estate sale on the way home, and I didn't get anything too exciting, but I'm trying to get that stuff. I wish I had that stuff listed right now, because I have been trying to forego scheduling posts for the time being and just get my shop loaded up with new inventory this month, hoping to increase sales, but it didn't really happen as far as I could tell. Okay, I'm gonna cut a piece of this. This tube was just inside this box. I didn't even know it was in there, but I'll use it right now. I'm gonna put it on this hockey player. And let's get him in here. I'm going to put a little ball of paper at the very end. And then this will keep it centered, and I'll put another bit here to keep that centered. And go all the way down, and then another ball at this end. So yeah, I bought this in February, the end of February. Probably didn't get listed until the end of March. Let's see. Date listed April 27th. I didn't get it listed until the end of April. So it's really just been listed for about a month. I have about, I don't know if there's 10 of these men. There might be 10, there might be 12. I don't know how many players are on a hockey team. There's red and there's blue. So I have all of the guys except for the one that was broken. And I have the net as a separate listing, and the actual rink itself is a separate listing. That one's going to be a pain to ship if it ever sells. I think that's about as good as you can do. So, hockey. It is going to be longer. USPS, if you go over 22 inches, it gets a large package surcharge, which I think is $4 until you get over maybe 32 inches or something. I'm not sure exactly about that, so don't take my word on it. This one's 28 inches. So usually if it's bigger, if it's longer than 22, I'm taking it to FedEx or to UPS. A lot of people say don't use FedEx because they do, they very often do after shipping adjustments and send you a bill. But I think that's probably from measuring slightly wrong. So this one is under 28. I'm going to just adjust it to 29, so they won't. Hopefully they won't charge me extra for shipping this. It's very possible this is going to. Oh, this is going to Glendale Heights. This is let me make sure. Yeah, this is an eBay international order. So this is going to end up in Canada. Oh, I guess that makes sense. So put EIS on here, and then the guy's initials are DL. So hopefully I'll be able to figure out a way to just do this USPS, so I won't have to make a special trip to FedEx. Okay, next. I'm going to just put this in the sink, and we'll maybe use it some other time. Next on the agenda, I'm going to skip these plates and save them for last. This is This is a vintage cassette recorder. It's pretty cool, but it doesn't work. So I sold it for parts or for repair. It has a tape in there. Probably something I was testing it with. I'm just going to leave it in there. I got plenty of other tapes around. So yeah, unfortunately it doesn't work. And I think it has like some sort of a proprietary battery that I don't know how you would even replace it. And then it comes with a microphone, like some vintage earphones, some other stuff in here. Another earphone, or this is like a contact mic of some kind. Oh, this is for a telephone. Put this on an old phone and you can record. Anyway, some kind of cool stuff. I think I got this at a garage sale. I think this was a trip I took with my dad. We did, my dad and my brother, we went to this town that was having a, community yard sale. And it was fun spending the day with him, and I got quite a lot of cool inventory. And some of it I haven't even listed yet. That was probably when? September 28th of last year. So this I'm just selling for parts or for repair. I paid $2 for it. If it worked, I have no idea what it could be worth. Maybe 40, maybe more, maybe 60. I'm not sure. But for parts or for repair, I sold it for $15.98 plus shipping. This hockey guy I sold for $36 with free shipping. I was experimenting with free shipping when I was listing these, so I don't know if it worked or not. It took a little while to sell that. It's a pretty specific item, the hockey figure. I mean, the hockey player, so I shouldn't expect that a very quick sale. Got to find the person who needs, something specific part for a specific game. It takes a while to sell that kind of stuff. But according to my estimate, I paid $1 for that guy. So I probably spent $20 on it, on the whole game, and then I got 20 separate listings out of it. That's my guess, how I figured out $1 a piece. Okay, this is tape recorder. Whoops. It's real heavy. Well, it feels real heavy. 2 pounds, 2 ounces. This is 10 by 7 by 3. And we're going to ship it to a guy named NF. Okay, next thing. Design House Stockholm. These are soup bowls. They look essentially brand new. There are some flaws in the glaze, but that's not, that's just how they came. I got these, I think these were sold by, they might have been sold by IKEA. I'm not sure who sold these. Oh, Crate and Barrel. They were sold by Crate and Barrel. So I like to look for Crate and Barrel stuff. It seems to do well for me. I don't know if it does well for everyone, but I'm happy with the sales I've had from Crate and Barrel stuff. And I spent a lot of years walking past that stuff in the thrift stores because I didn't think it had any value. But then all of a sudden I realized it did. Some of it does. This not a huge amount of value. I think I had it listed for $29.99 for these two bowls. I think I paid $3.24 for them in March of this year. This is that bubble wrap that has heart-shaped bubbles in it. So hopefully whoever bought this doesn't think I'm sending them the wrong message. Okay, I'm going to put some paper in here and then roll this up. This is a pretty intense bubble wrap, actually. It feels much more durable than the other stuff I have over here. So yeah, I took an offer on these. I had them, I'm sure they were $29.99. Somebody sent a $25 offer. I probably would have accepted that offer anytime, but today, definitely. No question about it. I'm going to take that. Because I have a goal and I need to reach it. Sometimes, pretty often, while I'm packing, I get another order that comes in, and so I'm hoping that happens today because I am so sure we're going to be slightly under the. I mean, this is the very bare minimum goal to make the same amount as last year in May. I would prefer to make more than what I made last year, but if we can hit that same amount, I'll at least pretend to be happy. Okay, how big is this? Where'd that tape measure? Here it is. These bowls are like 10 inches across. So I probably should put it in a bigger box than this, but I don't necessarily have one I prefer to use. So I'm going to go ahead with this 12 by 12 by 12. I'll resize this to make it a little shorter. There's no reason to fill up that entire void with paper or bubble wrap or whatever, so I might do a cardboard wrap around this bubble package and try to make a little extra layer of protection for these bowls. Okay, this I'm going to cut down to this. These boxes come from eBay, have these perforations or score lines built in, so you could easily make these boxes shorter, which is handy. Okay, I have some scraps here. Yeah, this won't look pretty, but it might give this thing a little better chance of surviving if I wrap it in cardboard. Okay, cut this off. Again, I'm in something of a hurry, so I'm going to let this look kind of ugly. I need a heavy steel bar or something that I can mount on the bottom of this tape dispenser, so that I can pull the tape and the dispenser doesn't move. I'd like to be able to do this operation one-handed. It has holes in it to screw it down to your tabletop, your work surface, but I need to be able to move it, so I can't tape it down. I mean, I can't screw it down, but if I had a slightly heavier base on it, it would be better for me. Okay, yeah, this little bundle looks real ugly. Okay, good. All right. Right now we're at about 20 minutes of packing. And I said I wanted to be done in 30. Not the best angle for you, but we We went to see the new Final Destination movie tonight, and it was, I don't know if I've seen any of them except the first one. So yeah, this one was pretty dumb, but we talked about it the whole way home. So it was fun. We enjoyed it, I think. Okay, get down in there. Good. Let's find out how much this weighs. Okay. If it was closer to a break point, an even pound, I would try to cut some of these flaps off, but it's at 4 pounds, 12 ounces or so. So cutting the flaps off isn't going to get us anywhere. And these flaps just add a little extra layer of protection, make the box a little stronger. I probably should have put a flat layer on the bottom, really. No, one more. All right, where are we? 4 pounds, 12. I'll call it 5 pounds. Bowls. It's going to be 12 by 12 by whatever this is, 9. And it's going to SS. How far away? Minnesota. Nice and close. Less chance for it to get broken. Okay, I'm going to put these tools away. Got this whole pegboard system up here. It's been working out pretty well. That's everything. Okay, I'm going to, now that I have all the stuff weighed and measured and everything, I'm going to put all this information into the eBay label purchasing page, and then I'll be right back and we'll figure out if we made our goal for the month or not. Okay, we're back. I got these 4 things packed. I got labels put on them, and I have answers. This was my estimate. I was guessing that we were going to be $3 short of my goal, and that was close, but not quite right. So we did not make it. We did not make the goal. Right now, we're $6.97 away from the goal. So if by some miracle a single sale comes through tonight, we will go over last year's net profits. There's no way I'm going to sell something that's under $7 profit between now, 11 o'clock, and 2 a.m. tonight, when eBay says is the end of the day. But I'm not taking it too hard. I'm not happy about it right now. I really wanted to do better than this. I wanted every month to be double, really, what I made last year. And in most cases, I'm double. In some cases, triple. I mean, we've only had 4 months so far this year. This is the 5th month. So I don't know what to say about it, except we didn't make the goal. I did everything I could think of to sell some of this junk, and it just didn't work out. So next month is starting tomorrow. I have no listings scheduled at all after today. So tomorrow is going to be I have to just really buckle down and get tons of stuff listed tomorrow. So hopefully we'll do better in June. That's all I can say. I was striving for a goal this year, for the whole year, of making $50,000. And if I have even one more month like this, we're not even going to get close to that. So let's keep our fingers crossed, keep working hard, and get some stuff sold. Okay, that's it. We didn't make our goal. There's some possibility that we will before the night is over. I'm not going to hold my breath. I'm just going to be happy that we made how much? Total profits for this month, $2,233.44. So less than $7 away from the goal. Okay, that's it for tonight. We will definitely be back tomorrow. I think I already have something scheduled to go up tomorrow. So I'll see you tomorrow. Going to do some photo sessions and then spend the entire day tomorrow listing. So goodbye. Thank you for watching.